Hey y'all, it's Funny with the Get Down podcast, and we are back with another video. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with anyone and everyone that you know. I hope you guys are having a great day. As you can see from the title, Brandon Graham has just announced his retirement with the NFL. He's been playing for the Philadelphia Eagles for 15 years. He's been consistent with that team for 15 years, and he has just made his announcement to retiring from the NFL. I know this is very heartbreaking, especially for the Philadelphia fans or just fans overall when one of your favorite players is retiring, but everybody have their time when they're going to retire. And Brandon feels his time has came to a close. He feels like that door has closed. So he went ahead and gave us his decision, which is him retiring from the NFL. Let's dive right into this article of what NBC Sports Philadelphia.com had to say about Brandon. All right. Eagles legend Brandon Graham retires after 15 NFL seasons. A long time, long time. Brandon Graham, one of the most revered players in Eagles history, is hanging up his cleats after 218 games, 82 sacks, and two Super Bowl championships. Next stop, Eagles Hall of Fame. BG announced Tuesday afternoon that the 2024 season will be his final season. It's not a huge surprise considering he's turning 37 in 2 weeks. He suffered two torn triceps injuries in 2.5 months, and he's played for a team in the midst of a major youth movement. Yeah, I mean, he's been with them for a long time, and he's definitely built up his career stats for the new players coming along in the NFL draft, which will be happening soon to see where certain players stand. And when they see Brandon's stats up there, especially when they see his trophy and his picture and his name in the Eagles Hall of Fame, it's only going to make the young dudes coming up in the NFL draft, man, I want to try to be just like him. I want to try to break his record. I want to try to get better stats than him because you always want to try to aim for the best. And now the next stop will be going to the Eagles Hall of Fame, where his trophy will be displayed. Earlier, he had a press conference as well, and he got a little emotional during the press conference as he hangs up his jersey, he hangs up his cleats. He's saying goodbye right now. So he did let us know beforehand that this was going to be the last time that he was going to be playing in the NFL. So it's heartbreaking, but he has to move on. It's time for him to move on. But still, huge news when one of the iconic figures in franchise history calls it a day, especially coming a year after Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelce retire. That's 40 years of service to the Eagles walking away from the only organization any of them ever played for. Graham is the final Eagle that played under Andy Reid and one of the four players to win Super Bowls in the Eagles uniform, along with Lane Johnson, Jake Elliott, and Rick Lovato. All right. Eagles. The Eagles first round pick in 2010. 2010, y'all. This is what, 15 years. He's been with them for the longest. Longest. Set franchise records by playing 15 seasons and in 218 games, including 12 in the postseason. His 76 and a half regular season sacks trails only Reggie White, 124, and Trent Cole, 85 and a half in Eagles history. Man, those are some stats. Those are some stats to really live up to, especially on the defensive side. Again, for the NFL draft that is coming up, especially on the defensive side, those are some stats to really try to live up to, or at least try to surpass. Try to surpass. Whoever else BG ever did or ever does, he'll always be known in this city for one of the greatest plays in the Philadelphia sports history. His historic strip sack of Tom Brady just before the 2-minute warning in Super Bowl, I believe that's 52. I believe that's what it says, 3 in Minneapolis, correct me if I'm wrong, went a long way toward delivering the first round Lombardi trophy to the Eagles. Graham became a shining example of determination and persistence early in his career after recording just 17 sacks in his 5 seasons. But he just kept working, and by 2016, he was a second team All Pro, and in 2017, he had a career high of 9.5 sacks and helped the Eagles win their first Super Bowl. His transformation from a player who was perceived as a first round bust as late as the fifth year of his career into one of the most popular Eagles ever was remarkable. See? Right when these draft starts, especially if you're first round or whatever pick you are, people may doubt you at first. They may not see that you could be a great potential for that team, even long run. That goes for Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders coming up, and some other great players that are going to be in the NFL draft. So you want to make your name mark. You want to make your stance remarkable. You want to keep some kind of legacy or something behind that people can remember you from. And that's exactly what Brendan did. That's exactly what he did. That began a string of very good seasons, including 8.5 sacks in 2019, 8.0, and a Pro Bowl in 2020, and a career high 11 sacks in 2022 after missing most of 2021 with a torn Achilles. This past year, playing under Vic Fangio, BG was rejuvenated and played at a consistency high level before the triceps injury in week 12. He had 3.5 sacks, 6 tackles for loss, and 7 quarterback hits. See? I mean, these stats are, I mean, there's some stats that can always be better, but as far as him, because he is a defensive side, these stats are really good. These stats are really, really good. Out of 108 edge rushers who played at least 300 snaps this year, Graham's PFF grade of 79.2, grade rank 19. No player in Eagles history, you guys, had more sacks after his 29th birthday, and no player in Eagles history had more sacks from his 7th season on. Graham's 206 regular season games played are sixth most ever by an edge rusher who spent his entire career with one team. That's what I stated earlier. The fact he been with them for 15 years, because some players they'll be with a team for a year, next team be 4 years, next team will be three. But the consistency was that he stayed with the Philadelphia Eagles because it also shows not only does he love that hometown, but that is a winning team. If future NFL stars want to go to, that is a winning team. Look how long I stayed with the team, y'all. 15 years. I stayed with them this long. Could I have went somewhere else? Oh yeah, of course, sure. But this is my home. Philadelphia is my home. And this is the team you want to be on if you want to win a Super Bowl and get some championships under your belt. This is the team. That is what Brendan is saying. 15 years, y'all, with the Philadelphia Eagles. He could have easily opted out his contract a long time ago to go to another team, but he didn't. When you find where home is, that is where you stay. And you're not going to be moving around as much. You're going to stay fit in one place. And BG seen that when it came to Philadelphia. He said, nope, this is my team. I got drafted. Oh, yeah, I love it. This is my team. This is my baby. This is my home, Philadelphia. So, future upcoming stars, you guys take all of this into consideration. Not to say it's bad for players to jump from one team to another, but when you find your team, you find that home, you find that area, you stick with it. Don't second guess nothing. Don't second guess it at all. To get an idea just how long Graham spent with the Eagles, among his teammates, his rookie year were Michael Vick, Quentin Michael, Asante Samuel, Ellis Hobbs, King Dunlap, and Hank Baskett. BG wasn't just a terrific football player during his years with the Eagles, he was a vocal leader on the field and in the locker room, and a tireless worker in the community. He was the Eagles' 2024 nominee for a Walter Payton Man of the Year award, which recognizes a player for his contributions on and off the field. Graham has been outspoken about his desire to remain with the Eagles organization in some sort of role. And Eagles owner Jeff Lurie and GM Howie Roseman has been very good about bringing former players into the fold in various roles, among them Darren Sproles, Brent Selleck, Connor Baldwin. And I remember all of those players. There were some phenomenal players, without a doubt. So, I mean, BG is out the door, y'all. BG is out the door. And like I stated earlier, the fact that he stayed with them this long shows he found his home spot. He found where he wanted to stay, grow, where his family would be, and that he was also looking to win Super Bowls with that team and championships with that team. And look, he has done it. He's done it. They had a press conference for him earlier where he did get a little emotional about it, because anytime you're retiring, it's very emotional as a player because you don't want to give it up. You don't. But you know that door is creeping behind where retirement is like, hey, it's time. It's time. And this was Brendan's time to go ahead and retire from the NFL. He will be missed. He's one of the best defensive players in my eyes, because I've been watching football for a long time, and I remember when he was out there under Michael Vick. I remember Michael Vick when he played. I do. So he's seen a lot of players that have came and gone, and he's seen some players that have won Super Bowls as well and have won the championships. And now that he got 2 Super Bowl championships, he's like, yeah, I think my time here, I think it's come to an end. Yeah, it came to an end, Brendan. It definitely has. But your spirit, your enthusiasm, your leadership, all of those characteristic traits, they will be missed. Now somebody else on the defensive side is gonna have to step up. Maybe Fletcher Cox. Maybe him. Besides Fletcher Cox, you were the main defensive player on the Eagles side, and you will definitely be missed. You will be missed. Sometimes it's hard to close that door for retirement, but when it's needed and when it has to be done, it's needed and it has to be done at the end of the day. So this is what Brendan wanted to do. And he made his announcement and he's hanging up the cleats. He's giving all that back. And I'm sure Jalen Hurts, I'm sure Nick Sirianni, all of them, I'm sure they're feeling some kind of way and they've already spoken to him about it. It probably hit home. Hey, you know what? It's gonna come where a lot of your other favorite players, they're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna retire. It just happens. Even when it's talking about a job, even though the NFL, that is their job when they're stepping on the field, a basic job, a 9 to 5. When you get a certain age, you've reached that retirement peak. And now you go ahead and retire. You hang up the work, you get your 401k or whatever the case is. And Brandon, he has money. He is financially set for him and his family. So that's not even a problem at all. Not even up for discussion. They are good. But Eagles fans, how are y'all feeling that y'all defensive player, one of y'all defensive players has hung up the cleats? How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about it? Please give this video a fat thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you think. Also, share this video too with anyone and everyone that you know. While you're at it, hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on. That way you can be notified every time I drop videos on this channel. If that is all, I will remember to stay prayed up and stay blessed. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for all that you have done, Brandon. Good luck in your next journey.
This 2nd and 13. Back goes Mahomes. He is being chased. He's running with the football. He's going to keep it, and he's down at the 5-yard line. Brandon Graham made the tackle. Perhaps the last one of his long, illustrious career.
And it has been a long and beautiful career for Brandon Graham.
Future Eagles Hall of Famer.
For sure.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
It's been such an honor to be here, be drafted by this team. But man, being a part of this city, man, it molded me. It molded me 15 years worth of a great masterpiece, I would say.
With the 13th pick in the 2010 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Brandon Graham, Michigan.
I knew I was going somewhere, but just didn't know where, and I'm glad it's Philadelphia.
Well, you know, you growing up, you always want to be that first-round draft pick, and it was a dream come true, especially Philadelphia, because it's a strong organization. You know, I know they on the right path to the Super Bowl.
Back goes Hill. He's looking. He is running, and he comes down at the 40-yard line. And that is Brandon Graham's first sack in the National Football League. Here comes the rush. They've got him! Brandon Graham, the #1 draft choice.
I think playing in Philly, they teach you either you got the grit or you don't. And I think that's what makes Philly so special, because everybody believing in the same dream. And you have fun too, because what's better than whooping on people? You know what I'm saying? Talking your stuff.
Y'all boys better get ready. Y'all better get ready. 55 coming to town. 55 coming. Yeah! Come across that middle, boy. Boom! Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. You better let them know. Oh, yeah, 5. I'm on your ass, boy. Not on 5'5", too old. 2'6". You feel 5'5" one time. He don't like me, but he gonna love me after this.
Brandon Graham's playing his best football of his career.
He's hit. The football comes loose, and in for the touchdown is Brandon Graham.
It makes me feel so happy inside whenever I could put that jersey on, and I was proud to make 55 a great number to have playing with the Eagles, and man, it was special. It definitely was special.
Hey, boy, you got smacked in the face. I just lost breath talking. I say, whoo, calm down, B, deep breath. Woo! Oh, that was nice right there, boy.
How I want to be remembered is just being a good teammate, good dude, one of the ones of many that came in, handled this business, helped one or two along the way, and then showed them about how you carried yourself every day.
I just gotta say, longest tenured Eagle ever. But not only that, from day one, unbelievable with the community, with the fans. But more than anything, this guy is an inspiration to all of you as teammates. And we've experienced it together. He led the way, biggest defensive play in the history of the franchise.
Second down and 2. Brady's in the gun. Brady moves up. He's hit. The ball turned free. It's picked up by Philadelphia. It was loose and Brady was trying to throw. Brady sits in disbelief. They haven't touched him all night, except right there.
Brandon Graham was one of the guys who got in there.
How timely is that play made by Brandon Graham to get the football out and give this offense an opportunity to close out the football game?
The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. Let the celebration begin.
Man, I couldn't believe it. It was just a dream come true. You know, one of those things where I've been working so hard just to get this right here. You know, I never won a championship, and to win the ultimate one against Tom Brady, the GOAT, it was nothing like it. Man, couldn't act for nothing better other than to get another one.
So here's Mahomes. What's he got left? Pressure again. Decked! Ball is out! And the Eagles have it!
They make it insurmountable. They're destroying the Chiefs.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles flag in Super Bowl 59.
Feels great to bring two Super Bowls. I'm still smiling on the inside because Philly, y'all deserve that. I want to thank Mr. Lurie, Howie, and Coach Reed, because y'all seen something in me that I want to thank him for taking a chance on me. And we all, you know, been holding them trophies together. I feel like the game don't owe me anything. I made it to Pro Bowl, and then to hit some of those milestones in Eagles history, 200th game, and you know, being the longest tenured Eagle as a player. And it's just been such a great ride playing all these years, and I just love the game. I'm gonna definitely miss it because it's something that I've done all my life. But I know that I got greater things ahead, and I know for me, you know, now I get time to spend with my family. And so right now, I'm thankful for the opportunity, thankful to have been here this long, and it just worked out so well, and we went out on top.